So today is June 5th, 2021, which means it has been 3 years since BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle has made its way over to North America. And it's really wacky to think about that. It's been 3 goddamn years. It doesn't feel that long, but at the same time it does. But anyway, I've been going in order from talking about, hey, what kind of characters would I have wanted in this game from these certain franchises. I've already did BlazBlue and I've already did Persona 4 Arena, so now I'm tackling Under Night In-Birth. Now, as with the Persona 4 Arena situation, there's not that many characters left in Under Night. I mean, there is, but some of them are technically already in the game. For example, ARCSYS, and he's not an Under Night character, but him being in Cross Tag has them under the ARCSYS BlizzConf label, since that's where he's from. So, yeah, it's another one of those slim picking deals, and I will mention why I didn't want certain characters to come in if I remember to get to that point in the video, because I didn't plan for that. But yeah, I'm going to talk about my top 5 characters that are remaining in the Under Night roster that I would have wanted to see in this game. And I hope that I don't offend anyone by some of the choices I make, because there is one particular character that I'm going to have to choose to talk about, and it's either going to be a hit or miss. But yeah, let's move on to the video to talk about the top 5 remaining Under Night In-Birth characters I would have wanted to see in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. So Wagner is a character I do like playing in Under Night. There's something about her, it just feels like she should be in here already, you know? Like, I swear, like, when they chose characters like Mika first, right? I was like, okay, said I hate Mika, but why not Wagner first or someone else, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I feel like Wagner is a popular character, so I feel like of all people, she should have got in first. Like, I don't know why Mika, but, you know, whatever. I mean, just one of the characters that could represent Unist, not Uni, like the original one. Mika was chosen first, which is just funny to me. And oh well. But yeah, Wagner is actually a really fun character to play. I don't see them doing much to her when she gets into Cross Tag, because she's a free. Look, I can't say she's an easy to play character. She's easy to play for me in a way, but she has her own things going on, and she, like, you know, she's fun. I'm not a fan of, you know, Wagner's personality, really, but I do like playing her, and I would like to see how she bounces off certain characters. Now, as I mentioned with some of the characters in the Persona 4 video, I legit have no idea what Wagner can even interact with, but more of the whole, you know, holy justice kind of character shit, I could kind of get, or she's not like that, but I could see her trying to act with characters like that. Like, I can imagine her with Tsubaki and them not necessarily going back and forth, but it's more like a Tsubaki trying to berate her or stuff like that, while Wagner's not even listening, still stuff like that. I can see her having an intro with Orie or Mika, or, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, just small things. I'm not gonna make a big thing about, oh man, Wagner would have interacted with this person. Plus, you can have her theme song in the game, and her theme song is actually one of the best in the game. So, yeah, I kind of need her in there. Like, I just want Wagner in here. Like, if Cross Tag 3.0 ever came out, and I saw Wagner first, and I was like, oh hell yeah, there we go. Now that ARCSYS will automatically make up for the Under Night, make up the whole Under Night deal. Like, yep, Wagner's here. Oh my god. You know, Enkidu is actually really fun to play. Like, I didn't vibe with the character at first. Like, right at first, I was like, okay, I don't want to play as Enkidu. I wanted to play through his arcade mode, because, you know, I was going to do that with every character regardless. So I did. I was like, I don't want to do it. But then I started playing it. So I was like, oh man, Enkidu is actually really fun to play. I was like, what have I been missing this entire time? And now that I've gotten a good understanding of playing him, I kind of want him in Cross Tag Battle. Now, I don't know much about Enkidu's personality. It's you know, been a while since I actually tackled the Under Night story mode, and it's a really long and boring story mode. So, like, I couldn't remember anyone, if you can even try. I mean, there's some characters I do remember because of dumb shit, but, like, trying to remember how a character's personality is, you know, no. But I can imagine Enkidu, you know, he's a fire, right? He's a fire. I can imagine him at least having interactions with characters who can, you know, beat the shit out of someone. You know, like I can imagine him standing next to Akihiko or something, like, or, you know, just like, you know, straight up hand to hand, like fist to fist combat shit. I can't imagine him standing next to Makoto. I don't know. Imagine Enkidu next to Makoto. That's like that's the weirdest shit ever. Plus, his song Extreme Steam will get in there in the game, and I'm like, yeah, we kind of need it. Like, I like most of these choices I'm choosing right now is because of their music, which Under Night has really, really good music, and the fact that, you know, most of it isn't in the game is a bummer, you know? Under Night music can't be butchered because that song loops anyway. It's not like the BlazBlue music where it doesn't loop. You know, the Persona 4 arena music and the Under Night music loop. So, like, they don't have no problems of butchering those songs, which gets me because Ruby has their music, but they don't loop, but yet they get to keep all their songs. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I don't know why they just... I'm getting off track here. I'm getting off track here. This is not bad, but yeah, Enkidu. We need him. Like, right now. I'm not even kidding. Like, if they ever brought out the next two Under Night characters, I believe it should just be Enkidu and Wagner. Like, I don't even care who else. I just feel like those two characters of all people should have been in it already. Like, definitely. At least Wagner, though. And if not Wagner, Enkidu. Like, I don't even care who came first out of the two. You know, just one of them. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't really vibe with Byakuya all that much in both personality and gameplay. I do see him being interesting in cross tag in regards of interacting with the other characters. Hell, if they went the extra mile, they can actually bring up the idea of you looking like Byakuya. That would be funny. They could make it like a look-alike joke. But other than that, I don't know. I just chose Byakuya only for Eat Nest. It's like literally the only reason I even chose him. Like, legit. I don't like... it's not like I hate Byakuya in any form or another. I just kind of don't like the guy. Like, I can't actively hate the guy. I just don't, you know... He's alright, you know? I do like his gameplay, though. I don't play him all that much, but I do like his gameplay, though. I do like the whole interesting thing with the Spires motif and whatnot. But in regards of, like, wanting the character in, Byakuya is, like I could take him or leave him. But considering I don't have that many options left to me in this game, I kind of can't take him. I mean, so I kind of can't leave him, you know? Kind of can't leave him. So it sucks, but, you know, Eat Nest. It's legit. Like, I'm sorry. The only reason I chose him, Eat Nest. That's it. There's nothing much I can really say. That's it. So yeah, as with the Byakuya situation, I only chose Photon because I'm running out of options to choose characters. I like her theme song though. You know, Sounds of the Night Wind is actually a pretty damn good song. But in regards to her personality and, you know, stuff like that, I'm just not a fan of it. I know she's like, you know, she's a lot more unpleasant to do. I know it's kind of like an act, I think. I don't know. I legit don't know. But when I played her in the story mode and learned about her in the story mode, and then some about her in her arcade mode, she had a very unpleasant personality. Like, I didn't like it at all. I really didn't like it. I don't like when I can understand why those characters are like that. I can get it, and you know, I don't like it. I don't like. Again, there's probably a reason to why she acts the way she does, but at the same time, the story mode didn't keep my interest enough to me to learn about that stuff, and I apologize for all the Photon fans and everyone quick to tell me, oh yeah, you like Photon because of this or that. I just didn't. I didn't. I was not a fan of really Photon's character, and the only reason I chose her was Sounds of Night Wind and her design. That's it. That's the only thing that really saved the character for me. I don't like her. I legit don't like her. I've been saying that a lot about these Under Night characters, and I'm sorry. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be mean to these Under Night characters. I'm really not, because there's some I do like. It's just that I can't say much about them, and whatever I say, it feels a lot more negative than it has to be, because I actually, you know, semi-know these characters for their personality. I don't like half of them sometimes. Like it's not like I don't hate. I don't feel like I hate the characters. It's just some of them rub me the wrong way in regards to their personality. Like if Under Night characters didn't like have a story mode attached to them, I feel like I wouldn't have anything to say about them. Like if I didn't know about Photon, like in regards to her personality, and just selected her as some random character in a character select menu, different story. But then again, I probably wouldn't even give a damn about the character at all if that was the case, you know? Some of these characters, see, that's the thing I talk to some people about, is that some of these characters need character, right? I don't want to choose a character in a game and not know what they're about, because that's just not right, you know? Like, I mean, even if it's something negative, I would want to know about the character, you know? I wouldn't want to just pick a character and like, oh, well, shit. That's it. You know, there's just some random collection of sprites, pixels, and models. No, I don't want that. Like, I want to know about the character, even if it's something I'm not a fan of, you know? I'm glad I know about Photon, because now I know that I do want her in cross tag. It's just that there's going to be some tweaking done in order to get her to fit in there. And I don't know what they could do, but if they were to do anything, yeah, I would want some tweaking for Photon, because I'm not gonna be happy if she's gonna be this mean and rude and harsh in English. So I felt it was appropriate to make a little honorables mentions list, because there's some characters I didn't choose for this whole thing, right? There are some characters I didn't choose, and I felt like I needed to at least say why I didn't choose them. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I kind of didn't. So we can start talking about Lundrekia first. Now, I haven't played Uniclear yet, right? I haven't played Uniclear. I don't own the CL-R version of this game, and that kind of bums me out. And that means I don't know anything about Lundrekia outside the story mode, and I don't know how he plays as. I've seen how he plays as, but I don't know how he plays. So I had to leave Lundrekia off of this thing, because I just legit I didn't feel safe of, you know, putting on a character I didn't really know all that well. I feel like that would just been a waste of my time. Like, yeah, I won't want this character, but why would I want this character? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know his personality, I don't know how he plays. The only thing I know about Lundrekia is his stage, which I did like, you know, because like you can get his stage for free in the update. So like, from the Units to Uniclear update. So yeah, there you go. That's the only reason I left Lundrekia out. And I had to leave Eltonum out as well. Yeah, I know everybody says they want Eltonum in this game, but legal issues prevent Eltonum from being in this game. When they brought Akatsuki over, they had to put him under the Akatsuki Blitzkampf umbrella. They could just bring Akatsuki over and say, oh, he's an Undernight character, because he's not. He's an Akatsuki Blitzkampf character. He's not an Undernight character. I mean, yeah, he's an Undernight character in the game, but he's not an Undernight character, if you know what I mean. So, bringing Eltonum over to Cross Tag will require them to bring Melty Blood over. Now, the thing about Melty Blood now is it's coming back. Melty Blood's coming back. So if they were to do an update in this timeline, right, they could feasibly do it. I doubt they would, because I don't want to know how much Type Moon pays out the ass to use their characters. So, yeah, it's possible now, but there's no way ARCSYS would have ever done that. Like, if they'd done that and actually started bringing over Melty Blood characters, I would have lost my shit years ago. And I'm not gonna lie, that would have been crazy. Honestly, that would have been legitimately crazy. I would have loved to see that, because, damn it, I actually like Eltonum, and I kind of wish she would got in, or she would be Sion in this case. I mean, I don't know if they would use Eltonum like as her name in Undernight, or Sion as her name in Melty Blood. I don't know if they would do that. I don't know if they would even use her, but I don't know how they would, you know, refer to her. Yes, you know what I mean? I feel like they would still refer to her as Sion, because that's how she is from her series. Don't know, don't look at me, because I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but yeah, I would definitely like to see at least her here, if legal issues weren't a piece of shit to deal with. So yeah, so I can't say Eltonum. She's not an Undernight character, sadly enough. She's kind of been repurposed into an Undernight character, but even so, she's still a Melty Blood character. And it's sad that I can't really say much about that, because you can't bring her in because of that. That's what sucks. Because if you were, you have to bring a whole new franchise in, and ARCSYS ain't doing that. If they were, my bad. Cross Tag is, in regards to support, kind of stopped. You know, in my honest opinion, in regards to support for, in regards to developer support for Cross Tag Battle, it's gone. It's done. So if they were to add Eltonum, they're never going to go out of their way to put in Melty Blood. And if they did, I would have lost my shit, dude. So there was no avoiding this one. God friggin' damn it. And here we have the big one. Guys, I don't want to make this video seem extremely negative. I don't. I've been talking a lot of smack about Undernight characters, and that's not fair. There are generally good characters here. There are generally fun characters. They have great music. They're all enjoyable to be around. But at the same time, there are some characters that rub me in the wrong way, but I can let them slide because they're fun, either fun to play as or have a good theme song. Nanase. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say about Nanase? I'm not even trying to play around to be like super dramatic about this shit. I legit don't know what to say about Nanase. She is one of my least favorite characters. Actually, she's a character I actively just don't like in this game. She has a shit theme. Her voice is nails on a chalkboard. Yes, I hate her more. Her voice pisses me off more than Mika's. Mika's Japanese voice is super annoying. But you know what? Mika's having fun with it. Like, Mika's having fun. So I can kind of let it go. I can't let it go, honestly. I don't. She's just a fat joke of a character. You know, I can deal with tsundere characters, right? I can deal with tsundere characters. I can deal with that. There's a bunch of tsundere characters I like, but no, I say she's just like the worst type of tsundere, if you know what I mean. She's not an abusive tsundere character, like some of them being out there, but like, at least with them, they had a comedy angle going for them. I can't laugh at Nanase. I can't do it. Can't do it, dude. Like, the only thing that would basically save Nanase for me, if she just didn't get in the cross-egg at all. If I could just delete her from Eunice, I would. If I could just freaking hit the freaking giant red button and say, what character would you want to delete from this game? Yeah, I choose Nanase. Yeah, I didn't want this whole video to be a Nanase rant, but it's too late now. I already started. Why the hell does she exist? Like, I don't give a shit about anime tropes. I don't give a shit. She could have been great. She could have been fine, but no. I don't give a shit if she's just a bratty middle school kid. I don't want her here. So, I mean, you gotta work these characters right, man. You know, I can't say that, you know, like, Nanase is complete tsundere. Fine, fair enough, you know. But the thing is, she just does nothing but just get, like, other people into shit. Like, you know, it's like, okay, these tsundere characters, they jump head first into conclusions, right? They do that. They've been doing this shit. Like, oh shit, Baka. I can't do it. Hide Baka. No, but the thing is about tsundere is that, like, they have to have a way to balance out the tsundere traits, right? You know, they got the tsun and then the dere. There is no dere for Nanase. Like, I've seen it like once, and I can't even count it. And then, like, there's her. She's just stupid and insane, right? She has nothing but negative traits, right? Nothing but negative traits. I don't even understand how this chick works in regards of her thought process. It is she's just like, I know it's all played for a joke in her case, but she's like the joke character. You know, she's like a joke character, and not a good one at all. There's like joke characters that are funny to me. Like, they can be funny, they can have, like, you know certain things, but, like, she's like the character that I just actively can't deal with in this game because of how many negative feelings I have about her and how much negativity pools around Nanase, right? Again, I haven't played the story mode in a while. So maybe things have changed since the last time I remember, seeing her in the story mode. Maybe if I played it again, my thoughts and stuff on here will be different, but I'm not playing that goddamn story mode again. To hell with that. So for now, I'm just gonna, say this. Narase, let me think about this. She basically says, okay, look. One of the reasons I don't like her is like, okay, you know what? Hyde... Like, how to describe this one? I'm gonna try to describe this one. So she became an in-birth, right? You become an in-birth, a void bites you. If you survive, you become an in-birth. If you die, I think you become a void yourself. Cannot remember, don't at me, anyone. Anyway, so basically what she says is that, oh shit, Hyde is the reason that I'm a void now, because he happened to be there when she became one for no reason. And I understand that some characters like tsunderes and shit, they take, they jump to conclusions. Fair enough. But at the same time, she spends her whole time chasing after Hyde for this. Like, it's like if Nanase was a character they just pulled out last minute and like, well shit, we need, how many more characters do we need to fit out this game? Let's just throw this shit character in. Like, let's go. But yeah. I don't know. How long have I been ranting about this shit? I just can't. I can't help myself. My whole thoughts are just looping back and forth on the same shit again. Like, what do you want me to say, dude? What do you want me to say? I can totally understand that characters have they have a poor choice of words, they have poor decision making, and Under Night is not much of a story because some of these characters don't get to do much in them, but what Nanase does in her limited time sucks. Honestly, you could have had that angle work, having her chase around Hyde or jump to the conclusion and shit, and then learn something from it, but Under Night, no. I'm moving on. I've been at this for far too long. Nanase pisses me off. Delete her from the game. Like, her sword's cool. It's the only thing I'm giving her credit for. It's like legit the only thing I'm giving her credit for. She has a cool weapon. Wind powers are cool. Now remove the character attached to them. So the only character I have left to even talk about is Chaos. Like, I legit, he's like not even a character I even think about half the time. If anything, I forget that Chaos even exists half the time. I legit forget he exists. The only time I remember that he exists is because of Ozzy Dahaka, his dragon. That's it. Like, honestly, one of my main complaints about the story mode was when Chaos opens his goddamn mouth and never shuts the hell up, like me. But anyway, yeah, it's just... Like, Chaos could single-handedly ruin the story mode for me because he talks forever. He just drones on and on like I did when I was talking about Nanase. He just drones again and like on and 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 on. The point is, I just don't like him all that much. I don't. But he does, again, some things do save me. Again, I like his gameplay. I will admit that. I like his gameplay. Ozzy Dahaka is a dragon. Dragons are cool. Like, what else do you want from me? And he's one of the few characters in Under Night who has a Versus theme, right? The only people who have Versus themes are what, Seth and Hyde, Londrecki and Wagner, and then there's Chaos and Gordeau, which is a damn shame that he's one of the few characters with a Versus theme, which sucks major balls, but whatever. The point is, him getting into this game at least will bring a Versus theme along with him. I don't like his main theme, Erudite Eyes. Don't like it at all. Like, it's, if anything, it's personally to me the most forgettable song in Under Night, right? Under Night has a bunch of cool music, right? Like, even songs I don't think much about, like, Nanase's theme, which I hate, at least I can remember it because I hate it. Chaos' theme, Erudite Eyes, along with his actual characters, like, I just forget that he exists half the time. And that's a damn shame. You can't just have a pet dragon that fights alongside your behalf and be this super epic smart guy, and for me to forget your ass? No, like, there's nothing for Chaos to remember. Like, even his name. You gotta be you're a badass smart, you're a badass genius with a dragon along your side named Chaos. And yet I can barely remember you existing in the game half the time. Like every time I boot up units, I'm like, oh shit, there's Chaos. What's up, bro? Like when you get me to think about other Under Night characters, I remember them all. I can remember them all at the top of my head. I can see a silhouette of Wallstein's like, oh yeah, it's Wallstein. Oh, that's Gordo. Oh, that's Wagner. Oh, that's Enkidu. Oh, that's Hyde. Oh, that's Merkava. You know, like just it's stuff like that. But like when Chaos is brought up, I'm like, who? I legit am like that. I'm not even trying to do this to have some kind of funny bit. I legit always forget that Chaos even exists half the damn time. Like when I encounter him in arcade mode and when he pops up, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot you were part of this game. And I just that's sad. That's sad though. I would want him in cross tag. Don't get me wrong. I would want him in cross tag. I don't know how they're going to work him because of ARCSYS Haka acts separately occasionally, so they were going to have to like find a way to like work that around. But if they did, I would want Chaos at least here, just for ARCSYS Haka and Cross Dot. That's it. And that's the end of the video, everyone. I greatly apologize for ragging on your favorite Under Night characters. I really do. I didn't mean that. I honestly did not mean to shit on the characters as like I did. Except Nase, she totally deserved it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want this video to be super negative. I wanted it to be funny, and I'm not very funny, and I apologize. So the next video will be Ruby, and I feel like I have a lot more freedom with talking about Ruby characters. It's just I don't know what to say on them, but I will get to it when I get to it. But other than that, peace out, everyone. Have a great day, and happy anniversary for your 3 years in existence, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, at least in North America.